All right, today, after the long spiel about nothing, I'm going to try and squat like I usually squat when I'm not sick. I still have phlegm build up, but I feel a lot better. So I'm going to do my sets of 20 warm-ups, and I'm gonna hit hopefully 140 front squat, and then I'll transition to the back squat, do a bit of back squatting, and after the back squat, then I'll do some good mornings. Now, with the good mornings, I've been ultra conservative. I've done twice in the deload week, 5 lots of 20 with an empty barbell. That's all I've done. And each of those times, I basically did that twice in the last 10 days. Each of those times, my hamstrings have been sore with an empty barbell. So, I don't know whether that's a reflection of me being sick, whether it's a reflection of me being underdeveloped in a hamstring, or whether that's a reflection of the good mornings being an awesome exercise for hamstrings. I don't know what's going on, but basically I today will put on 5 kilos on either side, which is gonna make the bar to 30 kilos. And I'll do that for 5 sets of 20. I'm gonna be very slow with good mornings. I have a lot of respect for good mornings. And I am frankly shit scared of good mornings or snapping my spine. So, yeah, gonna take that really slow. All right, let's get it going. Oh, somebody also asked me, what's one good way to increase my front rack position, improve my front rack position in the squat, in the front squat? And I replied to them and I said, think of lats, think of lats, think of lats. The lat depresses the shoulder, and with the front squat, you're trying to elevate the shoulder, or you're elevating the elbow. So you need to stretch the hell out of the lats. I would even encourage you to start training the lats, because a stronger muscle is usually a longer muscle. A tight muscle is usually a weak muscle. So strengthening and stretching at the same time will probably do you a lot of good. And that's going to release your ability to kind of, I guess, flex the shoulder. So, is it extend the shoulder? I don't know. Elevate the shoulder. I have to look this up. Not clear about that. Which way is what? All right. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get to squatting. Would you believe it? I already have a pump in my quads after an empty bar for 20 reps. Crazy, man. If you guys ever struggle with quad development, start front squatting for many reps, man. There is nothing better for it. I guarantee you that. All right, I've got 40 on the bar now. Let's take this for 20, and hopefully I can get through this. I'm kind of skeptical now about doing 40 with 60. I feel like I've lost a bit of strength in my quads, but anyway, let's see. Okay, 60 kilos in the bar now. This is going to be our test, I think. It's incredible how quickly you lose muscular endurance when you don't train it for 2 weeks. I feel like, yeah, I'm getting more of a pump in my quads than usual. But anyway, let's see how 60 goes, and hopefully 60 kilos is always the toughest part of the training session for me. Like I've said in the past, like doing reps seems to be a lot harder than doing a lot of weight. Maybe that's because I've spent quite a lot of time doing, you know, high percentage, low reps, and I haven't spent all that time, all that much time with, you know, kind of middle weight, high reps. So let's see how it goes. I'm having a bit of a longer break between each set because I'm still kind of mindful of the throat and the lungs and the, you know, the irritation there from the cold. So I don't want to work too hard with breathing, so I'm kind of having extended breaks. But anyway, that 60 kilo went all right, I guess. Definitely feeling the quads, but as expected, whatever. Yeah, I didn't feel it too hard. It wasn't a struggle muscularly, it's just struggle breathing wise. I've got 80 on the bar now, so let's put in some work here, and I'll do this for 10, and then we'll do 100 for 5, and then we're getting a bit closer to the stuff we like to do. All right, 100's loaded on the bar. Now we're getting into some serious stuff. Get this for 5, and then we'll put 120 in the bar and maybe do that for 3. I'm feeling okay. It's just the only trouble is that my I'm getting irritation through the throat. I'm coughing. I'm still coughing. It's cold air. It's kind of sunny outside, but it's, you know, it's 9 in the morning just now, and the air is still kind of fresh and it's irritating me a little bit. I'm still kind of coughing up yellow mucus, thick mucus. It's just disgusting. So I feel like my body's getting there. It's expelling all the shit out of the lungs. It's just that the breathing is irritating it. So let's hit this for 5 now.
That last break was literally a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So much easier to recover from the high weight sets, because there's no breathing, right? I don't feel like I'm getting as irritated with obviously high weight. I'm not really working that hard in terms of metabolically challenging myself. So this is 120 now. I'm gonna try and hit this for three clean reps, and we'll see how we go. I'm hoping I can hit 140 now for a really crisp single, and then we'll transfer over to the back squat and take it up from there. But it all depends on how clean this moves. That moves all right, so let's go up to 140. That moved pretty well, so 140 loaded on the bar. As often with these front squats, I don't know about the rest of you guys now, but I feel like leg strength is not the problem for me. It's about rounding of the upper back. I kind of give into that kind of round posture, and then once you start rolling the bar forward, forget about it. Like the center of balance gets messed up, and you're gonna have a hell of a time keeping upright. So yeah, 140 is probably gonna be all right on the legs. It's just that leaning forward, I don't have the strength to kind of keep my chin up. So let's see how it goes. You know, hopefully good mornings help me with that kind of erect posture. All right, I'm happy with that. We'll go 150 now. Oh man, such a struggle to keep upright. But yeah, there we go, 150. Leave it at that for the front squats. Let's go to back squats now. So I'm gonna take 150 and, I don't know, maybe do 5 reps with it. We'll see how we go. But the plan is to do some rep work with the back squat as well. So see if I can do this for 5. I'll take a break now, catch my breath. It's always such an interesting thing when I go from front squats to back squats, kind of back-to-back sets. It feels so much different, it feels so much easier. The bar's just solid, right? Like the bar doesn't want to move. Everything is comfortable. You just focus on where you're gonna land your ass. How you're gonna go, you know, ass back, ass straight down, knees forward. That's what I'm thinking. Sink straight down, you know. Use your quads, use your quads. Oh man. But yeah, so that's 150. I guess I'll go 170 now. I don't want to go 160, it's too much, too many sets. So I'll do 170 now. $170 for 3. Very happy with that. They move well, smooth. So I'll go 180 now. Have a bit of a mid jump. 180 for 1, maybe for 2. See how I go, and then we'll hit 190. I don't know whether you guys saw that, but my right heel raised off the ground again. I'm a bit of a stickler for form when it comes to this sort of shit. I'm always mindful of how it looks, how it feels. And halfway up, my heel raised off the ground, which is not good because that's shit that kind of forces you to lose balance. But it felt all right. So 180 for 2. I can't leave it there. I'll go 190 now. I'll try hit 190 for 1. Just too tired, man. Got down and my legs were like, nah, we are too tired to push up. All right, 190. Let me clean this up and then I'll start doing some good mornings. Give me a sec. All right, cleaned all the mess up. Empty bar now again. I think what happened there was just, I've done way too much volume. I've done heaps of front squats. I did a bit of volume with the back squats as well. It's just the legs had no power left in them. But yeah, I'm really happy with today. I'm not really upset about today at all. Let's do some good mornings now, I guess, and work that hamstring and glute complex. So, as I said to you guys before, I have immense respect for the good morning. This exercise will put you in a wheelchair without a doubt. If you fuck this up, you're gonna get chewed up by it. So I'm starting really, really slow. It's actually quite humbling that I'm gonna do the weight that I'm gonna do now, which is 5 kilos each side. This is to show you guys, and it's not to show you guys really, but it's you guys get to see how much respect I have for this movement. I don't think you need a lot of weight with this. It's all about the stretch. It's all about lengthening the hamstring until it can't go no more, and then, you know, pulling from that point. So I'll show you guys how that looks for me. I basically lock the whole spine up and it's all in the hips. And I try and kind of imagine somebody's pulling a string attached to my coccyx bone, pulling it backwards. So it's kind of like an RDL with a bar on your back, basically. there you go, as you can see, it's very rigid, it's very hip dominant. Obviously it's supposed to be. I don't engage the quads at all in this movement. I don't see the point. One thing is I have all these shoes on. I'm gonna take them off and have flat shoes. Why? Well, because I deadlift with flat shoes and I don't wanna get used to that, you know, type of a feel. This is primarily for the deadlift, so let's mimic the deadlift. All right, so this is it. I've got 5 kilos on each side, so that makes the bar 30 kilos. I'll show you guys this set and then I'll call it quits there, because the next 4 sets are gonna be exactly the same and not much to it, so here we go. There it is, guys. It doesn't feel like much, but I always feel it the next day. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. See ya.